So, I know macroing is something I've definitely talked about in the past and something a lot of you guys are probably wondering about ever since I mentioned it in a couple of my videos. So here I am making a tutorial on how to macro. For those of you out there who might be wondering what a macro literally is, what it is it's a combination of keybinds that are set to do a certain task for you. Right? That is literally the computer definition of macro, right? If you look up macro, it's a computer science topic, and that's literally what it is. It's a set of keybinds that are pre-programmed to perform on their own without the use of manual actions, such as pressing them yourself, and doing so, it'll loop this action to complete a certain task. In Swarm, that might be farming, it might be killing bugs, it might be getting tickets. Bug run macros are very useful because it'll actually find out where you are for you, and it'll even fix errors. Okay, those are very advanced macro recorders. So there you go. Before I'd like to start, I'd like to say macroing is something that can be used for a lot of different purposes in Swarm. It can be used for bug running, tickets, collection, quests, and even polar bear macros. So with all that being said, let's get right into the video, and I'm going to start teaching you how you can macro in Swarm. Let's start with the software you're going to need. You're going to be needing the JitBit macro recorder. Yes, do not worry, I linked it in the description below for all of you to find. It should be right next to it. It should say JitBit, and there'll be a link there. I promise you the link is 100% safe. It takes you to a website, well, to JitBit's official website. And then on the top right, you can just hit download, and it should let you download it. Just keep pressing next until you get to the finish, then press finish. If you want to choose where this downloads, fine, I would just recommend downloading it on your desktop. After so has been done, it should tell you have about 48 days of free macro usage. However, we don't want 48 days, do we? So we're going to go to the description of this video right now, and there's going to be licensing information. Yes, you can get a free license. The username is onhacks and the serial number is below. All in the description just for you. This will give you entire access free forever. Jordan, we have a problem. I'm off the free version, but I don't actually have a macro to use. Well, you're in luck, because in the description, I linked a Discord server that gives you loads of free macros for whatever your interests are. Blue Hive, Red Hive, White Hive, Mixed Hive, Bug Runs, Polar Bear, it's all in that server. Okay, so now you've got your macro and you're ready to start. So, but before we do anything, go to settings, go to playback settings, make sure this number here is 0. Doing so will make sure the macro loops infinitely and that you don't get it playing once and then when you get AFK overnight, you wake up and it only played once. That wouldn't be very good. So make sure it says 0. Next, you're going to want to go to insert all the way down, import a save macro. Find your macro in the file menu. I don't know if you can actually see it right now, but if you can't, then that's fine. Just look for the name. It should be in your downloads. Just use this one here. Hit open and it'll load, as you can see. Now you're going to want to head back over to Swarm, right? With this window still open, and you're going to want to press play. It might give you a message like this. I don't know if you can see it on screen. It might give you a confirm message, and if it does, that's great. Make sure that you follow those directions if it does. Then take your hands off the keyboard, and it's amazing. It literally plays for you. As you can see, this macro just checked that I have a balloon. It converted it. It turned the camera on its own, and it's gonna go farm a pine tree for me. It is really cool what macros can do. If you ever want to stop your macro, press Ctrl Q, or on the top left of your screen, you'll see the macro menu. Hit the stop button. Want to replay it? Hit the replay button. Keep in mind, this will totally restart the macro. Okay. If you want to close it, go to the third button next to the stop button. You'll see it says close when you hover over it. Click it, and it brings up the menu. Then you can close the window. If you ever want to play your macro and you don't want to go into the actual window, just press Ctrl P and it'll begin playing. Well, that concludes our macro video for today. I hope you guys learned something new. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you want to see more, even more tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe. If you want to show your support for me, go in the description for the Discord server or the Roblox group. Anyways, with that being said, that's going to be the end of today's video. See you guys next time.